Hi everyone, this is GeoWill from Productions², and we're back for another intermission kind of video here. I have installed two more mods. I just wanted to update on that. The first one is, if I can remember, crap. Where are you? Shouldn't have closed this. Accidentally closed this down earlier. Actually, just a few minutes ago before I started recording this. Well, it's in here somewhere. I installed, actually technically 3 mods. The first one, if I can find it again. Oh, here we go, install date. So I went 12, 13. 12:13. Here we go. So I finally decided to break down and install this fantasy music overall. I originally did not want to install this. I've known about it for a while because I thought it would mess around with the the feel of the mod, but the way I figured is I'm already installing these other mods that kind of mess around with the feel of the game, sort of. Like, for instance, the ENB, which alters the colors and stuff like that, or the changes to how the characters look and stuff like that, and adding new places to the game. So I figured, what the hell, we'll do it. It doesn't get rid of some of the more important music, like the Dragonborn music, I think, the Dragon Battle music. But there is pretty much everything else gets overwritten by newer, more orchestral, epic music. The only reason I did not install it earlier or sooner was because I was afraid it was going to mess around with the game too much. But I decided to say screw it, and we're going to do it anyway. The other mod, if we can locate it here in this whole Python thing, is this one, the high realistic Tundra moss. This just replaces the moss texture with something more realistic. And I opted for the more realistic look, which is the less saturated yellow color texture for this mod. And the other mod, which doesn't have a Nexus Mod Manager thing with it, is ATTK. This is actually a pretty cool mod. I did a little testing with it just a little while ago, and it seems, from preliminary tests, to have gotten rid of my lag entirely. I'm not sure yet, because I'm going to up a few of the settings in the configurator in a bit here. Actually, I'll do it while we're going over this, and see if it still holds true. But so far, it's looking like the lag is totally gone, even from areas that lagged previously. Again, I can't totally confirm it, because I've only used it for a little while recording with fraps, so we'll have to figure out. But I'm going to actually increase my grass just a little bit. We're going to go to 75. And increase this by 200. We'll increase this to 4,000. And increase this to 40,000. Just seeing it go up a little bit on there. Apply. Alright. Lighting. Go up to a higher shadow resolution. Apply. Okay, what about water? I'll leave that as it is. What it does is it allows you to, well, it's not really that well described, but it allows you to add the ability to change the priority rating for Skyrim, first of all. And the second feature it has, which I think is more important, is actually memory defragmentation. In other words, instead of allowing Skyrim to kind of spread its memory packets, or whatever they use for memory, around the memory space it has allocated to itself, this mod allows the game, or this mod forces the game to keep all the different parts of the memory consolidated to where they're supposed to be. It's essentially the same process with file defragmentation. As you use files, they get fragmented, and that fragmentation makes the reading time for that for the files much larger, much longer, because it has to search for those files. Well, I guess that also can happen with memory. Memory that games have allocated. It gets fragmented, spread across the entire allocation of memory that they have, and then takes longer to grab that memory as it's searching through all the memory it has allocated. So this should help that. And I think that's the main thing that is fixing the lag at this point for me. If it is fixing the lag at all, I'm not sure. I haven't done enough testing. But we're going to go ahead and keep it running. It has one other feature, and that is that it can close Steam for you, but I don't recommend it. I'd rather just leave it running for achievement tracking and other stuff. So I disabled that by putting a 0 on the last one. So we're going to see how that does. We have now increased my number of mods up to 80. Ha ha ha. Actually 81. It doesn't count the MOS in here. There's no ESP file for the MOS. It's technically 81. Probably some more, because there's probably some other ones that don't also have. Like Forsaken probably doesn't have one, so there's probably 85 or 86. Still, it's a hell of a lot. Of course, that pales in comparison to some people that have like 148, 150 mods. But I'm going to go ahead and get into the game now, and we'll go from there.